goat. So the director decided that I would have a goat. And it wasn't a trained, Hollywood goat. This was in England, so we don't have trained Hollywood goats. It was just a goat, a little goat from the petting zoo, the local petting zoo. So I went to meet the goat. We got on fine. And then the goat arrived for the first performance. We never had the goat for rehearsals. And I had to enter through the audience. And so imagine that I'm walking like down the center aisle of this hall, and the goat saw the people and freaked out. And the goat just locked and wouldn't move, just stood. And of course I had to get on stage to say my first line. So I'm now dragging the goat on stage, and of course now the audience hates me because I'm abusing the goat. And people that know me know that I'm a huge animal rights person, and so I was like dying inside that I'm like dragging this goat on stage. I don't know if you've ever worked or been around a goat. They do two things. They eat and they poop. Right? So the whole play became about stopping the goat from eating my costume and avoiding all the poo on the stage. Well, about the third performance, I had to do a love scene with my love interest, and so I tethered the goat to this post that was just to the right of me. And so I'm doing this love scene with my fellow actor, and the goat starts doing a tap dance. Right? And by then I'd had it. And as I walked off stage, the whole audience heard me screaming, "Either the goat goes or I go!" And that was the last time we used the goat. So, I actually haven't worked with animals since, but I am doing a panto. Most of you in Canada know what a panto is because you're almost British. And I'm doing a panto with Neil Patrick Harris and Fred Willard at Christmas. I'm doing Snow White in LA. I'm the Wicked Queen, which is really kind of weird because the last time I did a panto was 30 years ago and I was Snow White. So it's kind of sad. But we have a pony. They only told me that we had a pony recently. We'll see how long the pony lasts.
Were any of the cast members on TNG as difficult as the goat to work with?
Never. Dorney can be a bit surly sometimes. In fact, we are, like I said, we are best friends, but in the first season we hated each other because he thought I was a witch with a bee, and I thought he was grumpy and surly. And what happened was my brother was coming to visit me from Greece, and he plays tennis, and I knew that Dorney played tennis, and so I asked Dorney if he would play tennis with my brother. And so they played tennis, and after they played tennis, they all came back to my house, and I was, because I'm an old-fashioned Greek woman, of descent, so I'm like cooking up, and I'm cooking, and like, would you like some more food, and here, have some more of this, and Dorney's looking at me like, who are you? What have you done with Marina? Because I was nice. And that was when we became friends. And so we've become fast friends ever since. And I basically am his friend/psychologist because he's really rubbish with women. So I know it's really weird because he's so good looking and rich and he has all the assets, But he has a huge problem. He's like he has crazy radar. I always say to him, if there's 100 women in the room and one of them's crazy, that's the one he's going to go for.
Does he like